Everyone that applies for a loan, even me, when I apply for a loan, is afraid that we're going to say no. I'm not worried about your loan. You don't need to be worried.
I think the hardest thing as a lender to figure out is the process that you create on the front end for the consumer, and then also the process on the back end that you have to marry with that to create a smooth transaction from start to finish.
I work with Uptown Mortgage in a couple of capacities. I refer Uptown to my clients all the time, but I also use the loan officers in my own life. I've done my own mortgages, I've done my own refis with Uptown Mortgage, and to me it just makes sense to refer to my clients the people who I trust the most.
A lot of companies don't really have their act together when it comes to how they run their back office. What our customers tend to experience on the front end and throughout the process is really a consistent experience.
Going to a direct lender is that all that's available is their particular set of products, where we have a much larger array of products to offer and help our clients.
Banks and some companies have their office hours 8 to 5, and we're here on the weekends and we're here in the evenings, so we're much more available, I think, than a lot of other loan companies.
If I had a question or an issue, I would contact Uptown Mortgage, and it was resolved within 24 hours.
The true professionals separate themselves by either being able to foresee what those challenges are going to be up front and address them head on, or have the experience to know how to handle those situations when they come up.
Such a wonderful experience to be able to know that you contributed to somebody being able to purchase their first property.
Uptown Mortgage really has that client experience down.
I think they actually make the process pretty fun.
Very easy, very efficient, and just one of the best experiences I've ever had.
And I give my buyers other options, and they interview other mortgage brokers, but I would say 9 times out of 10 they choose to work with Jason. In a decade, closed every transaction I brought him.
Closing's the best part, and honestly, it's the last thing that anyone ever remembers. So you could be great at your job, and if you're terrible at closings, you're not going to be successful in this business.
I think that we've built something that our borrowers can really appreciate.
At the end of the day, the process is not as scary as it may seem.